Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Tourist Hotspot Dubrovnik. Can you still enjoy it?
Dubrovnik, Croatia. On social
How
media,
old is
you'll
this
find lots of
video?
incredible
Can You Still Enjoy It?
8 days.
8 days ago? Okay.
photos of this harbour city on the Adriatic Sea. But does it live up to the hype in real life? Let's take a look at 3
I
tourist
like the
hotspots.
chocolates.
Oh, the Croatian food
Yeah,
reaction we just
yeah, it was super
well,
good.
right.
A lot of bangers.
This is not about food. This is more about the city itself, not even as a country.
Dubrovnik's medieval town centre has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1979. The old town gained international fame in 2011 as a setting for the fantasy TV series
Check
Game
out
of
our
Thrones.
video where we try Croatian and Serbian treats.
It's what makes Dubrovnik one of the most popular holiday destinations in Europe. The city attracts tourists from all over the world, perhaps too many. Dubrovnik has a population of around 40,000 people, but can get up to 15,000 visitors per day in high season.
Damn. Almost half of population and visitors. Crazy.
It's time for our first hotspot. The Old Town walls of Dubrovnik. They offer excellent panoramic views of the Old Town. They were part of a fortification said to exist as early as the 8th century. The current walls are among the best preserved medieval fortifications in Europe. They consist of 16 towers and 3 fortresses and reach up to 25 meters high. Many tourists will recognize the walls from Game of Thrones, but locals say they don't want the series to overshadow the city's history.
Yes, it changed.
I can see it how locals feel that it's much more important to them than just some random TV show. You know?
True.
Like it doesn't do justice to the history of everything the generations have gone through, what the
Yeah.
meaning of it, why is it there to begin with. I see it.
Perceptions because now people mostly come because of the Game of Thrones, and I want the people to know the history of the walls and not just to see the town through some series.
The walls are around 2 kilometers long and encircle the Old Town. We think this short walk gives you a good overview of what the town has to offer.
Wow.
It's definitely worth a visit.
And we thought we'd come to the city walls first, just so that we could get get a bird's eye view of everything that was here, look down on the city, look out at the water, and then we could decide and cherry pick what we thought we'd like to do next.
Our next destination is the Old Town's main pedestrian street, Stradun. You'll find epic pics of it on social media, but what's it actually like? The promenade runs through the Old Town. Along it you'll find shops,
I
cafes,
like when, pages do what it's actually like,
and a palace. The buildings
Doesn't
along the
seem
road.
too packed though. Maybe it's
No.
like off season
Season?
or something. Yeah, because it doesn't like there's tourists obviously, but it's not like you rubbing shoulders with people shoving each other.
All constructed after a major earthquake took place in 1667.
The moment I stepped here, it felt like I'm transported back in time, like 1,000 years ago. It's quite a good experience, like from the moment you enter the gate, the walls, and then the street. So it's, pretty nice.
So, does it live up to the hype? We think the promenade is worth seeing, but keep in mind that everything here is geared towards tourists. The only locals you'll meet are likely to be working in the nearby shops and pricey cafes. Be sure to check out the picturesque.
That makes sense. In most of the touristy areas, it's only tourists. The locals are only working there. Like, what business do you have there as a local? You don't want to go because it's just so packed, so many people. Like, there's no reason for you to go. So that's kind of self-explanatory to me.
Those places probably just cater to tourists.
Yeah, like it's
Like maybe that's not where they would get like their coffee from.
like South Beach. How many times have you been to South Beach? Like that's not the beach you would go to. That's like a tourist beach. Last time we went to South Beach was what? I don't know, 5 years ago maybe. It's no point.
Old harbour at the end of the Stradun. It dates back to the 15th century and is still in use today. It's the perfect place to take a short break before moving on to the third.
When you live, you don't need to go down to South Beach to get to the beach. You just know just to head east to the water.
Yeah. And like here too, like you grew up seeing these places, walking around, and so to you it's like what it's not special. It's just there because you've seen it all your life.
Hotspot, the view from Mount Surge. More than 400,000 visitors a year take this cable car up Dubrovnik's local mountain. The ride takes only 4 minutes and a round-trip ticket costs €27. Ivan Bukvic has been a cable car driver here for 8 years.
The history of this cable car, the first one existed in 1969, but fortunately in the wartime it was destroyed, but it's rebuilt 2010, and till now it's like most tourist attraction here.
The cable car even brought Ivan luck.
A cable car means to me it's like my job, and also it's like part of my life. I'm here also met my wife and
Oh wow,
happily married.
Aww.
that's crazy. Met his wife out here. That's wow.
That's
Once at the top,
amazing.
you can enjoy the view
I guess maybe he worked there and she was like a guest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
from several platforms. The light is incredible at sunset.
I'm first time here on the Surge, and when you come here, you just wow. It's not like on picture. It's totally different.
We agree. In real life, it's even more beautiful than on social media. And if you don't want to pay for the cable car, you can also take a bus to the top for about €2. The trip takes 20 minutes.
How much was for the cable car?
I don't know.
So what do we think about the
I
three
don't know if he said it. I feel like I missed it.
hotspots we visited?
Honestly, it's not touristy at all. I feel like it's still you still enjoy it. I think the answer is yes, because I thought it would be way more packed.
Yeah.
Maybe this is off season, or maybe I don't know if Game of Thrones is still going on, or it's kind of
Or
like
as popular.
yeah, maybe it's a thing of a past.
Past.
So like that Game of Throners wave
True,
passed, and now
true.
now the tourists that come there is more for
Yeah.
like the historians, for the historical value. I don't know, because it really didn't seem packed at all. Like what we saw here, I feel like it's very enjoyable.
Yeah, it
place.
didn't look too crowded.
Yeah, because based on other reactions that we've seen and what you guys said, it seemed like it was way too crowded. But this was very mild. I just don't know. Maybe it's off season or something.
Can I see the comments?
Visually mesmerizing piece. Peace as in Peace, or I think it's a typo. Dubrovnik.
Or the video itself is a mesmerizing
Oh,
piece.
could be that, yeah. Dubrovnik. In my opinion, is one of the most remarkable places on this wonderful planet. Still vividly remember entering the city walls and walking down the Stradun, like I was transported back in time. Amazing. Now, one of the most remarkable places, at least on the reactions, is those falls in Croatia that we've seen.
Yeah.
Now
that's like tempting. You want to jump.
That looked really incredible.
You want to jump? They say no swimming though.
Yeah, that is incredible town and good for Game of Thrones fans. It's even better than the GOT Museum in Belfast. Belfast? Did they film something in Belfast too? Cool.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.